What's up, y'all? I just got right here to where I meet the person that fixes our Fiats. So if you didn't know, my dad has like 3 different Fiats. He's giving one to my mom, Angie. My mom bought one off him. He blessed Angie with one because he knew we were broke kids. So yeah, anyways, so we come out here to fix them, and I'm in Glendale, so we have a really good mechanic, but came to take her car because it has a bunch of issues. And I'm like, girl, you gotta fix that. Like, if your trunk don't open, fix it. If your engine light is on for some other reason, even if it's not like an immediate emergency, like, fix it. I don't know. I just think that my dad told me basically, like, if you let stuff build up, eventually your shit gonna break down. Like, if your house, if something start falling off the wall, the next thing you know, the window don't work. Next thing you know, the light broke. Next thing you know, your floor got a hole in it. Your house is gonna fall apart. Or like, same thing with your car and your body. Like, if you're dehydrated, your back hurt, your neck hurt, you got headaches. Like, if you don't fix stuff or address stuff as it is, it will only get worse. So I took that from my dad. I was like, girl, we need to take this thing. So, you know, we out here put in effort. But yeah, I'm gonna drop it off. He's about to meet me right now. I'm gonna drop the car off and then most likely walk. I have to go get cash out because I pay him in cash. I usually do Zelle, but cash is better, so I have to walk 20 minutes to Wells Fargo. But it's okay. And I'll see if I'm hungry by then because I have a Cheesecake Factory gift card from Angie's sister because she blessed me because I graduated. So I'm like, I might just go treat myself to some Cheesecake Factory. I've really been wanting the pineapple, I forget which one it is, like a pineapple upside down cake. Cheesecake, so good. But I'm gonna see what's up because it is 11 a.m. and I only woke up an hour ago. So I don't know if I want all that right now. But like, maybe if I walk around, drink some water, I'll be like hungry enough to go. So if I go see y'all at Cheesecake Factory or see y'all wherever I end up, either that, when I come here, I'll go eat, I'll go to Rafi's place, or I'll walk to the Central Library and either do work or just go there, take a poop, or just walk around. So a lot of stuff to do, but I think between having to walk to Wells Fargo and eat something, that'll be all my day, realistically. So thankfully everything's kind of in the same vicinity though. It's like a big block. So what up, y'all? Walking to the bank right now. I just want to say, as someone who clearly just graduated from college, this capitalist world will make you think that you need to just get a job to be valid. Like, oh, what'd you go to college for if you don't have a job right now? The people I've met, the things that I've learned, nobody can take that away from me. I don't care if I don't go into the workforce and get slaved to work 5 days a week right now. Like, actually, I'm glad that I don't have to do that. I'm actually glad I don't have to do that right now. I've learned so much. Knowledge is, you can't even put a price tag on that. I know more than some people know about things, clearly. Like, the fact that I know so much about POC communities, even non-POC communities, I just know about how systems work, disabilities. I know the inequalities within that. Like, so many things people just don't get. And it's just so sad to me that people expect you to have this $200,000 a year job lined up right after you graduate, as if that's the only indicator that you did something proper. Like, if you don't want to go to school, don't go to school. But I personally am not mad at the fact that I went and what I got, especially the major that I got. Wigs, bro. I didn't go to some school, you know what I mean, where I'm just like one in a million students out there and no one gives a fuck about me. I truly built something with the people that were there, the connections that I built. And even with YouTube, like, YouTube is also one of the main things that I wanted to sustain myself with and do because it makes me feel good. So the fact that, like, all these YouTube videos I've been posting, I get these ideas in class. I get these ideas off of the lectures that I read. I get these ideas from my professors. I get these ideas from talking to my classmates. Can't buy that shit, man. So if you want some real advice from someone that graduated, it's like so dark. But if you want some real advice, don't go to school unless you really know what you're gonna go for. Well, because I went and I thought I wanted to do psychology, but I ended up switching midway. So I'm trying to see how else I could frame this. Maybe like, don't go unless wait, or like go wait, but go and like figure it out though. I don't know. It depends on you for real. Like, some people will go to figure it out, like I did, right? I went, I'm crossing the street, so that's why I'm like, I'm not driving, but like I feel like I need to be attentive type shit. But I don't know. College is not for everyone, and I understand that. But it could be as well too, though. Like for me, I found what I majored in, and like now it's amazing because like built a safe space. It's been super dope and all that, right? But I can see like some people, I had some peers where they stuck to psychology the whole time, and they're like, I'm actually miserable, send help. So I think it really just depends on your experience and what you're willing to go for. Because even then, right, like me, I chose to do women's gender and sexuality studies, and that was even kind of like a stretch. That might as well have not even went to college in like in the eyes of those who say like that's not a real degree, right? So you don't have to dumb yourself down to go. I feel like you can go to school and pave your own path, if that makes sense. Like if you really want to meet people that are into the same things as you, if you really want to like just boss up, because saying you have a degree, bro, you have a degree. Nobody can take that away from you. Like, and it's not even just the title, bro. You learn so much if you're actually tapped in. But like even me, I wasn't like a perfect student, right? But yeah, I wasn't like a perfect student, but I wouldn't go every day. They even have online classes. I feel like, bro, I wasn't a perfect student, but I still learned a lot from the time that I was there. You feel me? Like the days that I were there, I feel like I probably showed up to my classes like 60% of the time, like 65% of the time. I'll give it that. 100% of the time, absolutely not. But yeah, like don't let someone tell you college ain't shit, but also don't be forced to go into a field that you don't want to go into. You know what I mean? That's my suggestion. But no one forced me to go to psychology either. My parents were just telling me to go to school, period. But I just chose psychology because my dad did that. I was like, okay. And then I took some classes in child development because my mom did that. I was like, okay. But it didn't really call me. But I did get my associates in psychology. That's why I'm saying too, like sometimes if you don't know what you want to do, but you have an idea, start with that and then let it be a journey. Like I started my undergrad in psychology in 2018 and I could have been done 2020, coulda. But it took me 2026. So sometimes that's what I'm saying, like it's not linear. I'm saying like I started in 2018, could have been done in 2022, but it took me 6 years instead of 2, or 6 years instead of 4. So my point, like just start if you want to start, or don't go at all. It's really up to you. I'd say what I got from it the most was just like the literature was amazing. I feel like I wouldn't have got into that many articles and books. Like I loved it because like like prior to going into my major, which is WIGS, feminist studies, women's studies, gender studies, sexuality studies, I knew about a lot of things, especially because I'm trans and I'm like in the LGBT community. So like I was aware of a lot of like systems, especially I'm also black, so I was aware of like a lot of systems of oppression. I was aware of like a lot of the real things in this world, but I didn't have the literature to back me. Like I didn't have the language sometimes to like fully describe how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Like I might have been like, oh, like I just hate the way that I feel like everything is so male centered. And then I was in class and we got assigned an article about like how men are centered. It's literally called, is it androcentrism? I think it is androcentrism. But yeah, like the text, the language, like, and then it's just like an unlock of all these scholars who have came before you and already wrote about this stuff. Like they've already done the hard work, right? They've already theorized. They've already broke it down for you. Now you can like pick it up. So like that's what I got from it. But that hit me. Like my degree is great for me because again, I was already making content about being trans, like I was already a social activist on my YouTube. So going to get a degree that just gave me more knowledge and amplified what I already knew, but gave me the language to actually be able to articulate myself and know exactly why I feel the way I feel and how this system connects to this system and all these things. That's what I got out of it. So a lot of people are gonna be like, so what are you gonna do with this? Girl, I've already done, like, what you mean? If this ain't new, hold on, I have to cross the street, my bad. But yeah, like this ain't new. Like people expect you to graduate and then what are you gonna do with it? I've been doing stuff with it. Like look at my YouTube. You're not in all the conversations that I've been having with my peers, with myself, with my family, with me. I've been doing stuff with it. Like, I've been doing stuff. Just like, and things, especially the things that I want to do, it's not going to be like a one quick-ass turnaround, like how all these motherfuckers with engineering degrees get a fucking job. No shade to engineering majors, but like, you get a job, then you go to work. Like, no, babe, I'm building. Babe, I'm trying to really change and do things that is like, gonna leave a legacy that other people can look back at my work and be like, this is the blueprint, you know? And that's not overnight. So what are you gonna do with this degree? Babe, I've been doing stuff. What are you gonna do with your degree? I'm not trying here to be chilling for real, but it's me not realizing that I passed this term. I think I always trip out when I see like my hair. For some reason, bro. Now that I'm only on gel, so I don't do shots anymore. So now people probably think I'm talking about alcohol. I'm like, it's not that. But now that I don't do my injections anymore, and it's just gel. I don't know why I'm like under the impression that it's not working. But then I look at myself and I'm like, we giving mask. We're giving testosterone filled body, you know? Like, so yeah. But we're listening. Oh yeah, I missed my turn, but we're going back now. I am almost at the bank. I'm gonna get the funds, and then hopefully by the time I walk back, I'm already done. Like, the car's done, because I don't really want to hang out around here that long. Nothing wrong with the neighborhood. Nothing wrong with the neighborhood. I'm just not trying to be out here, because my mom is here. She's visiting for like a couple days, so I want to go home and kick it with her. And then my dog too, I be leaving him. I haven't fed him yet, so that's why I want to go back. But it'll be fine. My mom won't answer the phone. I keep calling her, and then it goes to voicemail. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to call her, because I don't understand where she at. Like, answer the phone. I'm gonna call my mom real quick. Alright, y'all. So I just got out some funds right now. Don't tell nobody. I just got out some funds to fix Angie's car. I gotta wait now like an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm like, should I walk to the Cheesecake Factory and treat myself? I have an e-gift card on my phone. I'm like, should I? I would have just left the bank where my ops will never be. Where the ops will never be. Where the ops can never be. Bitches is too broke. No shade. But yeah, I'm like, should I go to Cheesecake Factory? Because what the fuck else I'm gonna do? I was gonna bring my laptop to edit while I was here, but I was like, I'd rather edit at home. So I think I'm gonna go to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm probably not gonna eat all the stuff, but I can still go. So we could do that. I keep trying to call my mom, bro, and she's not answering. I'm like, Miss Ma'am, what are you doing? I'm not like tripping out, but I'm just like, what are you doing? Because she's like not been feeling well. She has some issues. Should I air her out like that? I'm not gonna air her out. But like, she's okay. She's just going through it. She's a little sick. So I'm just like, Miss Ma'am, are you okay? Do you need assistance? And I know Rico cannot assist her. He's just a dog. So I'm like, bro, Glendale is so bougie. I remember we came here before to buy a Fiat. Full circle. We're coming here to... No, we came here to buy... We've come to Glendale a lot to buy cars because it's like a very affluent neighborhood. So they have a lot of good cars that are in good condition, if you didn't know. A lot of Armenian folk out here. A lot of Lebanese, Iranian folk out here. And bomb Iranian food restaurant. That's Rafi's. Damn, don't be honking. It's never that serious, babe. But yeah, I might go to Cheesecake Factory. Shout out to Jenny for getting me a gift card. Shout out to you, girl. Appreciate y'all. And Emilio and Annalena. Shout out to the whole family. But yeah, I'm gonna see what's up. I'm lucky burning. It's not that hot today, thank God. But yeah, I want my mom to answer the phone though. Like, that's concerning me. No shade. I also want to preface that not all educated people are educated. That's why I'm like, you could go to school, but you can't. Sometimes you're not educated. Because I had psychology professors with a PhD saying nigger in a classroom, talking about it was a joke. They didn't teach you that you don't do that. They didn't teach you that word was off limits for real. Shit, honestly, nobody had to even teach you that. Isn't that common sense, babe? So you can have a PhD and still be stupid. And two, I don't mean stupid in the sense like they don't know anything. They know something, but it's just not enough, babe. Cause like, well, I look so T walking by, but like stupid in the sense that how do you know what mitochondria is, but you can't comprehend racial inequalities? How can you comprehend what a cell is, but you can't comprehend the different complexities and intersections of different marginalized experiences of people? What do you mean you don't understand trans people? What do you mean you don't understand the LGBT community? What do you mean you don't understand the black community? What do you mean you don't understand how the black community intersects with other things, like how a black man and a black woman's experiences are not going to be the same because a black woman is compounded with being a black woman, while a black man has a completely different experience because he's a man? How do you explain that there's different types of masculinity, that not all people access the same type of masculinity? How do you have a PhD in psychology but you can't explain that? So it's like, people be educated, but they're not educated. Like, okay, yeah, you graduated from college, whoop-oo, like you have a degree in computer science, but you think that trans people become trans. You know? Like, you have a degree in engineering, but you say nigga as a Mexican. You know what I mean? Like, you went to school, but you still center white standards of beauty and project it onto people. You know? So it's these things where you can be smart, educated, but still be dumb. You know? Like, what do you mean you're a white woman and you don't... What do you mean you're a white woman and you think that all women have the same experiences regardless if they're black, brown? What do you mean? So, you know, but I do think, honestly, join wigs. If you're gonna go to school, join women's studies, join gender studies. I'm not even bullshitting, like, join that. Like, if you want to get some stuff that you're gonna feel like you want to walk away with something, especially if you're watching my channel, I feel like you probably are already in that. Why don't you take a gender studies class? That's what I did. I took one class and I was like, girl, this shit is fire. My first ever class was lesbian histories and culture. Fucking beautiful. I was like, we can learn about this, bro. Fire. Absolutely fire. I think I'm supposed to cross. But yeah. Wait. There's possibilities, gang. There's possibilities. I think I am going to Cheesecake Factory after all. I think I am going to cheesecake with the factory, no shade. Stomach is definitely grumbling. My mom will not answer the phone. It's actually irritating me now because, like, Miss Ma'am, I've been saying it this whole vlog because where are you? You know, like, what are you doing? I'm gonna try one more time. I'm waiting for it to eat all. I'm looking hungry now. Since I walked around, I'm like actually hungry. I'm excited. Should I get a drink? I'm all lit. I'm excited. We'll see. Let y'all know when I get a table. Yo, I just got back home. I'm watching the Brittany Griner interview, and she was talking about how, if you don't know who Brittany Griner is, she's a WNBA player that got locked up in Russia for having a cartridge on her, and apparently in Russia, drugs are super forbidden. So she got locked up for that. And I was watching an interview. It was her and Cam Newton. And essentially, she was talking about how, this is not related to her getting locked up. This was after that conversation where she was talking about how some of her family members, like the little ones, they'll refer to her as he. Because if you look her up, literally just, you can type in the Cam Newton, Brittany Griner interview. And she has a deep voice because she's 6'9", so like naturally she just has a deeper voice. And she's also lesbian, a masked lesbian. She's a masculine energy. And her family will call her he, like the little ones. And one day she asked them, like they were like, hey, you know that Brittany's a female, right? And they're like, yeah, we know she's a girl, but sometimes when we talk about her, it's just like, it gives he. And I thought that was just so beautiful. And she did too. Like, she was talking about it, how that's just so organic. Like, no one told them to say he. They just did because they were like, you just give he. And Brittany was talking about how, like, adults complicated. Kids don't care about them. I realized that. Like, I remember as a kid, like, this one kid would call me he. And it wasn't a big deal. Like, I was a kid and he'd be like, oh, him, he. And I used to get so offended because I was already being taught that gender matters. And if you're a girl, you have to be a she, her only. And it's super strict and all that. And I don't know about y'all, but like, nope, go outside, move back. But sit, stay, drink. Okay. But yeah, I don't know about y'all, but when I give my dog stuff, he licks so much. Like, he'll just be like, I don't know why. That shit drives me actually insane. I think it's like the noise. Rico, drink water. Drink. Okay, move. Go over there, please. Move. Okay, move. Go, move. I'll go back there, move. But yeah, he'll just like continuously like, that shit drives me insane. But anyways, that just got me thinking. And then Brittany was like, yeah, like, adults complicated so much. Like, it could all be so simple. And then she was just like, we can evolve as a society, right? Like, these rules of where, oh, females have to only be she, her, and if they're not, then they're not real women, this is that. We can evolve as a society. And it just made me think about with this whole you guys thing that I've been like bringing up and bringing to attention. People are like, well, we always said you guys, you know, it's just how we talk. It's so natural. Can we not evolve as a society? Like, people just are so not okay with evolving. I'm down for evolving. I know that to change and see betterment of things, you have to evolve. People just want to be so stuck. Like, so if you're presented with this new idea that's less limiting, more expansive, you don't want to do it because you're uncomfortable? Oh.